as AJ Styles. Simply phenomenal.
An honest dream match for any era, and you made it happen. That's the power of Showcase. I've said it repeatedly that it's impossible for me to predict a hypothetical scenario with precision, but I have to believe that if I was here in 2019, I would have done anything to get to the front of the line to beat Kurt Angle's final opponent at WrestleMania 35.
He has held every title imaginable. European champion, Intercontinental champion, 6-time world champion.
Not many people know this, but when I first joined the ECW brand in 2006, Kurt Angle was my goal. He'd found new life with the brand, leaning into the extreme side of things, mauling his opponents with a reinvigorated approach to the ground and pound offense. But those dreams would go unrealized with Kurt leaving WWE only about a month after my arrival. I could see it all in my head, though. Kurt comes out on Raw to announce that he'll be retiring at WrestleMania. With the crowd already shocked, Kurt goes to announce his opponent, only I wouldn't give him that chance. See, I really don't care who Kurt's chosen, because as I'd say to Kurt's face, I've chosen Kurt to be my opponent at WrestleMania 35. If Kurt wins, he gets to go out on top. But when I get the win, Kurt at least had the chance to go out on a shield against an opponent willing to push him to his limits. Kurt's retirement will happen one way or another, but it's up to you to decide who will be standing at the top of the winner's podium and who will have to settle for a silver medal when I collide with Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 35.
Has gladly accepted the opportunity to ruin Kurt's last night on the grandest stage of them all.
What better test for the best in the world than a man he idolizes? One of very few men to achieve the amateur wrestling grand slam, Kurt Angle.
Punk has been looking forward to this match, his chance to face Kurt Angle at WrestleMania. Now, for years, CM Punk has dreamed of this moment. What a notch in Punk's belt a win here would be. The only gold medalist in WWE history. The wrestling machine, Kurt Angle.
Competing in his final match after a 20-year Hall of Fame career, the only gold medalist in WWE history, Kurt Angle.
For the final time as an in-ring competitor, Kurt Angle makes his way to the ring. The WWE Universe showing the respect to this incredible athlete.
Kurt Angle performs at his highest level when the pressure is highest. Tonight, it couldn't get any higher.
Punk fully expects Kurt Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently, a little more intense than the Kurt Angle of old.
Et le tournoi, c'est un machin qui va se tourner jusqu'à quelques années là. Donc là, on se retrouve pour un autre début surprise. ArcSummer35, 6
It was CM Punk who threw a challenge at Kurt Angle, so he wanted to give Kurt the chance to see if he could take down the best in the world in Angle's final match. What a better place to do it than at WrestleMania.
Yeah, how could Kurt resist? Angle and Punk have never met in a ring before, but they are known all over the world as two of the best. Now, at last, we get to find out who really is superior inside.
From the top.
Oof! Finds a straight shot to the gut to get out of trouble.
Snapmare could set something else up. And way long ago, there was an opportunity for these two men to have locked up, but the stars just never aligned.
That's correct. ECW is what you're talking about, Cole. A mid-2000s rebranding. CM Punk and Kurt Angle were positioned as the premier attractions. Punk being the young ups.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold. Expertly applied triangle. Wrenching in the submission even tighter. We could see him tap and able to free himself from the triangle. About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Finds the ropes to force a break. A prime example of why you need to know where you are at all times. CM Punk has been talking out of both sides of his mouth lately, praising Angle while also saying how much of a joy it would be to put him down. What kind of mind games are those?
It's a stroke of genius in my view, Cole. As much as you want to paint him as a hypocrite, Punk has been great at confusing Angle, disarming Kurt, allowing Kurt to bring
Flying! Crossbody from the top! This is a man possessed. Going again.
barrage of fierce offense.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Remember, this match came to be in quite a rude fashion. Angle's ready to choose his final opponent, and CM Punk stole that choice away from him. A classless act from someone who claims to have so much respect for the man.
Well, that's your perspective, Michael Cole. Many others would say that Punk is doing Kurt a favor. It's a favor.
And is this a submission coming? Punk has to fight this off.
CM Punk on the verge of submitting. Able to free himself from the triangle.
Oh, stomping down hard. And at this point, Punk is just punishing Kurt, softening him up for an eventual submission.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
From the top.
Oh, he paid for that high risk.
Kurt looking to embarrass his opponent.
Counter. So coming.
Oh, forearm connects dead center of the face.
He's gearing up for something. Oh, what a back body drop.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person and make a statement. And into the corner he goes.
Oh, one step ahead of Angle.
And the bulldog.
Making way towards the top rope.
Stalking from above.
From the top.
Oh, and that mistake could change the complexion of this match.
He's able to counter that.
Opponent hoisted up.
On the shoulders and a slam.
Angle might just have Punk right where he wants him.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
I think that throw moves the entire ring. Wants to finish this.
Here we go. He fails to connect. Neckbreaker.
The best in the world is looking to put a legend out to pasture.
Roundhouse kick on the mark. High redness district for CM Punk.
Ouais, c'est sûr,
Stalking from above.
From way up, double axe handle connects.
Oh, look at this. Breaker after the float over. That was pretty. And again, stipulation for this match is a submission match. You can only win by tapping your opponent out.
And it was a very nice gesture from
And quick as a flash, takes the leg, immediately cut.
And a rope for first to hold to be released. Oh, no, he can be caught here. Bad spot for him.
Oh, my God. Superhuman power.
And look at how tight a grip this hold has.
The pain on his face tells you everything you need to know.
And that's it. It's over.
Here is your winner.
Ça faisait un moment.
At long last, Kurt Angle and CM Punk face off inside a WWE ring.
And now, if this can get slapped on, Punk might not be able to tolerate the pain.
He's in excruciating pain. The hold locked in tight.
Yet he's still struggling, refusing to give up. Desperately, swinging wildly, able to break the leg lock.
It's CM Punk versus Kurt Angle in a submission match. Angle's final match at WrestleMania. His final match ever in WWE. Remember this match? Face first. Setting up.
It's locked in, the Koji clutch.
After everything he's been through, really given, not where he wants to be at all, but Angle found an opening. Punk never saw that coming.
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
From above.
From the top, double axe handle connects.
Any advice for CM Punk here? Taking out a gifted technician like Kurt Angle?
Look, Punk's no slouch when it comes to holds and technical abilities, but let's be clear, he's not on Angle's level. That means Punk really needs to avoid getting taken down to the mat. You don't want to be on your back trying to out-wrestle Kurt Angle.
And wait, long ago, there was an opportunity for these two men to have locked up, but the stars just never aligned.
That's correct. ECW is what you're talking about, Cole. A mid-2000s rebranding. CM Punk and Kurt Angle were positioned as the premier attractions. Punk being the young upstart with a groundswell of support behind him, and Angle being the veteran, the true wrestling machine.
Those would have been battles that would have shortened each man's career.
Look out!
Crossbody from the top.
And at this point, Punk is just punishing Kurt, softening him up for an eventual submission.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk is managing to out-wrestle Kurt freaking Angle.
I talked to Punk earlier today, and he said he fully expects Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently. A little more intense. The Kurt Angle of old. Coquina clutch! Coquina clutch is in! Time to go night-night! The neck just being wrenched away at. Believe this hold feels even worse than...
Coquina clutch, nowhere to go, but there is a way to break it.
And a well-placed calf kick there.
Angle in a distressing spot.
Angle's having trouble dealing with the best in the world.
CM Punk connects with a Uranagi, and textbook CM Punk Anaconda vice grip.
He's in a bad position now.
Resisting as much as he can, but for how much longer?
That's it. That's a tap.
Here is your winner,
This was one to remember. Certainly a victory CM Punk will never forget. Forcing Kurt Angle to tap out to end his career with a loss here at the showcase of the Immortals.
A fitting end to an incredible career. Kurt leaves here a warrior who can hold his head high with pride. Angle gave so much to this industry, and we thank him for all